Today we're here with David Buschur, president of Buschur Racing. We are going to sit down with him and discuss a project that he's working on. David, tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
Working on Buschur Racing's 2008 Evo X. We just finished putting a Buschur Racing engine, cylinder head, and we finished up our T3 turbo kit for it.
What all is currently done to the car besides the engine?
We've got the Buschur Racing cross-flow exhaust on it, an off-road pipe. We've got the upper and the lower 2.5-inch intercooler pipes, a race front mount, ID 1000 injectors, MX1 Cosworth cams, and then the T3 turbo kit. We've also got an XD triple disc clutch in it, which is incredibly smooth. The product, I think, has been changed for the 10 because it is fantastic. And we've got a Buschur Racing double bumper in tank.
You said that the car had your engine in it. Tell us a little bit more about your engine, such as the internals and what it would be safe to rev to now.
Well, we've changed the final drive in the car too, which I forgot to list, to bring the RPM down, but this engine should easily be good for 9,000 RPM. It's still a 2-liter, it's 20 over, using JE pistons. They're custom made for Buschur Racing. And we're using a set of Manley billet rods, stock 2-liter crank, the low end balance. Cylinder head is 0.5 millimeter oversized valves. We use Inconel on the exhaust side. It's got upgraded SuperTech springs and retainers in it.
Why do you use the Inconel valves on the exhaust side compared to the standard stainless of the intake?
When the EGTs get hot, the exhaust valves have been known to warp in the past. You start to lose the seal. The Inconel can withstand a lot more heat.
Are you still using the factory turbo on this car?
No, we just finished our T3 turbo kit, and in a few seconds we'll go out and take a look at what's on there. But we're using a Blauk GT 600R turbo. It's a T3 base turbo. We're using a Garrett GT turbine housing, which is hands down the best turbine housing I've found to date in all the testing we've done. It offers the best spool up, no losses in the low end. It's 0.82 AR turbine housing. This has got a 62 millimeter compressor with a wheel with a 35R turbine wheel in it.
Is this kit going to be available for customers to purchase?
As soon as this dyno testing is done, we're going to release it. First it has to perform, or we're not selling it.
Do you have an estimated cost of this kit?
Probably around $4,600. That'll come complete with the turbo intercooler piping that's required, tile 44 millimeter wastegate, 3-inch downpipe, mass air pipe, which reuses all the emission components that go to the the factory blow-off valve. There's a recirc for the vent that's on the side of the valve cover. All that's on the pipe.
And what are you going to be tuning with today?
Open source. Those guys bust their butt. There's a lot of guys out there really working hard for the stock ECU development. The Evo X has no need for a standalone.
Well, we thank you for that, and with that said, let's see how this new heart performs as well as the turbo setup.
Sounds good. Let's make some power. Man, its first pull, the tune that's in the car right now is from when it was together before. Stock motor, stock head, same camshafts. We were running the DW 1000 injectors on 93 with a Blauk Dominator 2. The car made 410 horsepower and it ran 1170 at 124 on straight 93 octane. We had a single stock pump in the tank. I'm pretty confident that with the double pumper hooked up now, and I pull a little bit of timing out, I think the car's going to be rich. We're running on wastegate only, so it should be 14 or 15 pounds. Going to make a base pull and get an idea where we're at, and then start making some adjustments. up the screen real quick before it disappears moving across. I ran it past the 7,000 RPM ending point that I wanted to, but it made almost 500 horsepower in the fluor's pull. The goal was 500, and before the dyno stopped cycling by 7, it was at 445, air fuel was 11.6, and the boost hit only 24 pounds. That's pretty freaking phenomenal. This car's going to make way over 500 on pump gas. 344 foot-pounds, 443 horse, 11.6 to 1. That's just 24 pounds of boost right there. Alright, we just finished the first pull. The dyno run was started at 2,500 RPM. And if you look here on the screen, at about 2,500, we're building 1.9 pounds of boost. There's the RPM. This is timing. This is knock sum. And what I want to show is how good this kit's spooled up. This is a 62 millimeter 35R. But the key, I think, to making it spool is how we designed the header and the way the header was built. If you look here at 4,500 to 46 RPM, the car hit 20.9. That's 21 pounds of boost by 4,500. That's phenomenal spool up on a T3 turbo on a 2-liter. And that's what we were shooting for. And I think as I tune the car, we can get it even better. Just to look quickly, you can see the knock sum over here. We hit 2 in about 6,500, and then it's 1s and 0s. So I need to just basically dial in the air fuel, and I've got the timing curve pretty close to where I wanted it in the first place. So let's see how much we can make. So we just finished, it's only the third pull on the new motor head. The car's got maybe 25 miles on it. Like I said, I started with a Dominator 2.0 tune that was in it. The car needed a little fuel in a couple areas, needed some pulled out. Now you can see the air fuel, which is the black line, 11.8, 11.4, 11.8, pretty flat. Up top on that last pull, because I turned the boost up, it did get a little lean, it was 12.4. But the power also hit a max of, it was 517 on the screen. It's reading 513 here at 7,500. And peak boost was 29.6. At the top where it made peak power was 27.9. I'm pretty happy with this. And if you follow along here, at 3,000 RPM the car had 3 pounds of boost. 3,500 it was at 6. 4,000 was 11.8. 45 it was 21. So we're hitting 20 pounds, which is generally what I use to measure how good spool up is, at 4,462 RPM right now. I haven't touched MyVec. All that stuff's the same. I definitely think we've got a winner on this turbo kit. I'm happy with the outcome.